I have tested many different voice AI platforms, and this is the one that gets agencies their actual clients. And I'm going to go through today why there's so many different issues and problems with agencies and their inability to get clients. I'm going to show you the exact process and tutorial on how you can close a client in one demo call. The biggest issue that is continuously plaguing agencies on a daily basis is the fact that they cannot produce a quality agent in under 5 minutes so that they can actually showcase it to their prospect. When they have to create a custom demo, they spend days building the app integration, they spend days trying to prompt it, and that is just not feasible for an agency to spend their time efficiently. So what we've done at Trillet is being able to create a really custom agent in 5 minutes, as well as also the process of sharing that demo and giving it to your prospect without having to do much work at all. And we want to resolve that issue so agencies are able to truly demo and showcase their agents on a high scale. Especially in the US or in the UK or Australia, there will be many agencies who are targeting very, very similar agency clients as you, which means that you only realistically have 48 hours to give them the interest and to give them a demo that they'll be like, yep, I'm going to go with you guys. This is the perfect agent. And that is very difficult. So I want to stress to you guys the importance of being able to be very fast and being able to get those agents to your clients as soon as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys exactly what I do to demo those agents. So we're going to go to our call flows here, and you can go to your create from business agent. And what we do here is we create any sort of agent directly from the knowledge base of a website, which means you don't actually need to go and ask your prospect, hey, what is your business about? What are some FAQs or what are these questions? So we want to do this as fast as possible. I'm going to use a random website that I found. So I'm just going to go for a law firm near me and look up that business. Brilliant. Here we go. And now you can see that it says wlegalgroup.com.au. Let's continue to our voice selection, and it doesn't really matter because you can select one of the many voices on the platform and they will generate the agent. So I'll come back when this is done. Okay, and we are back. So you can see here that the agent is done, and it took about a couple of minutes to scrape that data. All we have here is that we have the actual scrape data in this knowledge base. You can sort of see it's a pretty good overview of what we've done. Obviously, this can be a lot more detailed, but as I said before at the start of this video, is that we are only generating a custom demo. We are not doing a full production agent. So you can see here that it's updated a lot of different avenues inside a knowledge base. For example, the pricing payments, the services, and also intake questions. These intake questions are really, really important because it sets a tone of what your agent will do when it qualifies a lead for the specific business. So after we get out of this, we also want to obviously make adjustments to the prompt if you need to, but what I really want to focus on is how to impress your prospect. Impressing your prospect, all you need to do is you go into simple view, and you can see here that we have a few settings. What I want you guys to do is enable your SMS to summary to business owner, and you put in their phone number. This means when you put in their phone number, they'll receive a SMS summary of the call, and then you'll be like, whoa, how did you do that? How did you get an SMS summary done so quickly? Likewise with an email summary down here, you can put in your email address. You can be like andrew@trillet.ai. You can put in whatever email address that you like, or your client's email address, and then they'll be like, oh, well, I received an email summary with all the calls logs, with all the summaries, and that'd be very impressive to them as well. So you'll be able to do that. What I also recommend is to either change the voices as well, so whatever is suitable towards your industry that you're working for, so your ICP. So you can select from a variety of different voices down here as well. I would also recommend changing the model, so it's definitely up to you guys on what model you want to select. We have definitely we have a lot of different type of models that you can select from. After that, after you've had a chance to look at the prompt, your agent is somewhat ready. You'll be able to then process that. The way that I would then recommend you guys to send your demo is through this button called Shared Demo. What you have here is the ability to send a custom URL link to a customer, and then they'd be able to access that link to be able to demo as much as they would like. In this case, let's say it's a law group, so it's wlegal. I'll then go into my advanced settings, and I would select how long I would allow them to demo for. So in this case, I want to give them 7 days. I want to also give a max limit per user so that no one can abuse this agent, as obviously I'm spending the money to give this demo. I want to give a max of 5 minutes, which is a pretty good start. That means every single time there's a visitor, there will be only 5 minutes max. And then I can obviously also give a total budget. So I don't want to spend more than 40 minutes worth of credit on this agent. And then create and share the link, confirm and save, and great. So now that link is done and it's produced for me. What I would also recommend is, in this case, because I have not set a custom domain, it will say app.trillet. But for those who have a custom domain, you'll be able to copy this link and it would say in your name. You can then go to a new browser and you can see that the agent and this demo is fully customized in your own branding, which is really cool because then they'll only see that it's from your white label. They won't know it's Trillet, and then they'll be able to test this agent at their own will, and it's very easily accessible. So they don't have to use their phone number. When you do have a phone number, then you have to press call, and then you have to speak to it, and you have to connect it to their business line, and it gets really difficult. So this is a very easy and accessible way that does not involve too much work and effort for your client to test. Once you go back to the agent, and after they've had a chance to test this custom demo out, you can then go back to your agent and make any renditions to it, which means that you can test, you can iterate, and make sure that your prospect is very happy with the demo. So as soon as they're seeing the email summaries, as soon as they see SMS summaries, if you're using the phone number, they'll be very impressed on how fast you were able to get that done, because many agencies who are not leveraging this platform will not be able to produce an agent at this scale, at this speed as well. So you're doing all these email summaries, you're doing all these test demos, all in the space of 5 minutes or in the space of 10 minutes without doing much whatsoever. You can also configure transfers as well, obviously on the phone, and you can also configure anything else that you like on the platform as well. So yeah, just wanted to showcase that demo with you guys on how we share demo links, how we do tests, and how we also get your prospects custom demos faster than any other platform at the moment. A really cool thing what agencies have been doing is that they've actually been bulk sending emails, so cold emailing. What they do is they first write a body of email that's attached for an ICP, for example, let's say legal, then they would attach a custom demo link inside that email, and they would send it to about 1,200 different emails or 1,500 emails. And because a custom demo is really unique and not many agencies offer that as a lead magnet, your prospect will most likely reply back. And that's because you're actually putting the effort to give them a custom demo. So I think that's been a really powerful lead generation strategy. So I really recommend you guys to leverage our shared demo link, whether it's to test, whether it's to give it to your prospects. Even then the latency is also faster because it's minus the telephony as well. So that's one huge addition to what this feature offers. So as a result, I would recommend this as one of your lead gen strategies if you don't have one. Otherwise, you can use this for ads. You can put this link anywhere. It's really advantageous, and it's all in your own white label. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.